In this video, we will walk through how to enter an order using the trailing stop limit order type. The trailing stop limit order works with US equities, options, futures options, warrants, as well as FX and certain non-US products. A trailing stop limit order is designed to allow the investor to set a limit on the maximum possible loss without setting a limit on the maximum possible gain. Typically, stop orders become market orders when touched. However, the trailing stop limit order becomes a limit order when the stop price is touched, meaning that it doesn't automatically execute immediately. For a long stock position, for example, a sell trailing stop limit order sets the stop price at a fixed amount below the market price with an attached trailing amount. As the market price rises, the stop price rises by the trail amount. But if the stop price falls, the stop loss price does not change and a limit order is submitted when the stop price is hit. Before submitting a trading stop limit sell order, in the Mosaic order entry panel, let's define the component pieces of the order. The cost basis is the original entry price the investor paid to own the stock multiplied by the position size. The current price is the live market price of the underlying stock. The stop price is the price at which the order will be triggered. The limit price is the specified price an investor is willing to trade a contract. For sell orders, the investor will sell at the limit price or higher, and for buy orders, they will pay the limit price or lower. The trailing amount defines the stop price and trails the current price to the upside for a sell stop and to the downside for a buy stop. In the case of a trailing limit sell stop, the stop and limit prices will remain intact should the share price decline rather than increase, ensuring that the maximum potential loss is never greater than initially designed. However, should the share price rise, as the investor hopes it would, for a trailing limit stop price, the trailing amount will shadow the current price by the amount of the trail, lifting the stop and stop limit price with it. Let's walk through a few scenarios. The investor originally purchased 100 shares of stock ABC for $85 a share. Currently, the last traded price is $100, and the investor is looking to exit the position using a trailing stop limit order. They set the trail to $1 and the stop price to $97 and the limit price to $95, $2 below the stop price. In example 1, the stock price rises to $115. The new stop price becomes $114 and the limit will adjust to $112. The order will be triggered if the stock price falls to $114 per share with a limit price of $112. The stock then begins to fall below $114, triggering the order, and is eventually filled at $112 when the stop limit price is reached. In example 2, this time the stock ABC begins to fall from its $115 high to $113, triggering the order, but instead of reaching $112, the stock ABC reverses course and rises to $120. The new stop price becomes $119, and the new limit price becomes $117. If the stock continues to rise, the stop and limit prices will rise along with it, setting a higher exit price if the stock then begins to fall. In example 3, stock ABC begins to fall immediately after the order is entered. The order is triggered when the stock goes to $97, and if stock ABC continues to fall, the order will be filled at $95. If stock ABC begins to rise, the stop limit price will adjust accordingly. While a trailing stop limit order can be used for an opening or closing trade, investors may find it especially useful when closing out a position. The investor can locate current positions in the Portfolio tab of the monitor screen. Hover the cursor over the symbol. Click on the mouse and choose Close to populate the order entry panel. If the investor would like to close part of the position, they can scroll down in the drop-down box, select Trade, and choose the percentage they would like to close. This will populate the order entry panel with the correct symbol, side, and position size. In the order type drop-down box, scroll down and select Trail Limit. This will change the price box to show LMT, and you will also see two additional boxes appear alongside: the Stop input field and the Trail input field next to it. You can set the trail amount to be either a dollar amount or a percentage of the current price. In this example, we will use the absolute dollar amount. The trailing amount will recalculate the stop price based on the last traded price at the time of the order and tracks it throughout the lifetime of the order if the stop moves in favor of the investor. We will set the trailing amount to $1 by clicking on the price and typing in 1.00 or scrolling to it. Now enter a stop price below the current bid price. Remember, with a trailing stop limit, the stop price will adjust accordingly if the market goes in your favor, but will never adjust to cause more than the maximum possible loss you initially define. We will also set the limit price. Once the limit price is set, the limit offset is calculated by the difference between the stop price and the limit price. If the stop moves in your favor, a limit offset will be used to determine the new limit price once the stop price is triggered. Now that the order is set, click Submit and the order confirmation window will appear, summarizing the order and the inputs you selected. Click Transmit and the order will populate the activity panel showing Trail Limit in the Type data column. You can also track the stop price by adding the Stop Price data column, the trailing amount by adding the Auxiliary Price data column, and the limit offset by adding the LMT Offset data column to the Activity Panel Order tab by clicking on the gear icon in the top right-hand corner. The Trading Stop Limit Order is a great way for the investor to set a limit on losses using a limit order without potentially limiting possible profit.